your hands together. Welcome to the stage, Mrs. Frances Vignali.
Hello. Hello. This is difficult. Hi, my name is Frances Vignali, but not really. Vignali is my mother's maiden name. And my parents aren't divorced or anything sad like that. I just hate my dad's last name. It's really long and Ukrainian, and we're very proud to be Ukrainian because, you know, it's tough for us. But I moved to New York 2 years ago to be an actor, and Pelagic just doesn't cut it. It's P-A-L-A-S-Z-C-Z UK. There aren't enough lights on Broadway, really. And so I told my parents, listen, I need a stage name, and you all named me the first time, so let's collaborate. And my dad came up with this great idea. He said, you really like the color green. Why not go by Frances Green? And now I have to clarify, I don't like anything. I love things, and I hate things. I love the color green. It's a passion. I have a green sofa, I have green bed sheets, everything's green. Case in point. So I would go into my audition, hand them my headshot and resume, it says Frances Green on it, and they see someone who's in head to toe green. They would think I was crazy, which I am, but they don't need to know that yet. I'm trying to get hired. So I vetoed that idea, and you know, after a while we batted around a couple of names, and I just decided to go with my mother's maiden name. It's half of who I am, and you know, I have a very Italian first name in Frances, and so let's just tag a little Italian last name on it. It makes so much sense. And my mother has the gall to say, you know, the GN in the middle, that's kind of complicated. And I say, Ma, I'm going from Pelagic to Vignali. I think people are going to get it. You know, it's easier than Pelagic. So when you're single, people tell you to meet other people in the strangest ways. You know, you go to Pinterest and you type in best ways to meet people in NYC. And yes, I'm that lonely. Without a doubt, the top 10 always the subway makes the list. And I don't know about you, if you know anybody who talks to strangers on the subway, but I'm certainly not going to talk to a stranger on the subway. And I think if you are talking to a stranger on the subway, you're the crazy person on the subway, and you're talking to yourself just at strangers on the subway. So another thing that's always on the list is a coffee shop. And I love coffee. Coffee is my lifeblood. I can't string two words together without having a cup of coffee in the morning. So I would have to have at least a cup of coffee before going to a coffee shop to meet anybody. That just doesn't work. Speaking of coffee, 'tis the season for coffee cup controversy. The other week I was at a Dunkin' Donuts with my Jewish friend, and joy was written on the cup. And I know Christianity doesn't have a trademark on joy, you know, it's not copyrighted. But it had little Christmas trees on it too, and peppermints. I'm like, this is a Christmas cup. And Dunkin' Donuts never gets in trouble for that. I mean, at least I've never heard it. But Starbucks always does. So we came up with a compromise. Everyone gets a cup. There's a Jewish cup. It has menorahs, Stars of David, all that great stuff. There's, you know, your atheist cup. It's just a normal cup, you know. There's nothing really going on. And then you have a Christmas cup, and you could load that with Santa and Jesus and nativities. You could really, like, beef up the Christmas cup, you know, because then you won't feel bad anymore, because everybody has a cup. So you would go to Starbucks, and you would say, yes, I'd like an Americano. And they would be like, yes, what size? And I'd say grande, and the name for that order, and your religion. Imagine, you're standing in Starbucks, and all of a sudden you hear, I've got a venti peppermint spice mocha in a Jewish cup for Rachel.